Hey Gemini, what is up and welcome to my channel, My Cosmic Life. I am your girl, So Cosmic, and today, Gemini, we are going to do your May 2021 monthly forecast, okay? This is a general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. So it's not going to resonate for everyone, and if it doesn't resonate for you, go check out one of your other sign placements. You can have a message there, okay? Everything you need to know about me and the channel is down below in the description box. Before we get into your reading, Gemini, I want to give a huge shout out to my girl, Divinely Covered Empress. She has a new channel. It's called Divinely Covered Empress Tarot. You should go check it out. She has great energy, great reader. That's Divinely Covered Empress Tarot. I'll try to link that down below, okay, you guys? But she's gonna tell you to come on in this building, baby, and do a nice little love reading for you. So check her out. I've got some Moonology messages for you. I've already pulled your cards for the month. We have 4 cards representing each week of the month. Remember, time is fluid, so the energy can kind of just interchange throughout the month. It could be something that's already kind of happening for you, and it could be something that happens future beyond May, okay? But we're going to try to look and see what you got going on. All right, we got 3 cards clarifying why all of this may be happening for the month of May, a challenge card, and an advice card. So with that said, let's get into it. Your Moonology, your first message from the Moonology deck, we have, don't let your past hold you back. Okay, I feel like, you know, whatever cycle you're trying to wrap up here, there's certain things, certain patterns maybe that you fell into, certain ways of doing things, certain ways of thinking. Maybe don't let that past hold you back, okay? Because we also have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So you are about to finish this cycle. Whatever it is, you're about to finish this cycle, taking those lessons, these natural way of doing things, because we have the South Node here. It's represented by the South Node. The South Node is like energy that we bring from past lives, and it comes really natural to us. It's very comfortable for us. So don't let what's comfortable for you keep you or hold you back, okay? Because you're ending a tough cycle here, and it's not now time to embrace a new way of doing things. And we also have your dreams need a practical plan, okay? This is really good energy for you, Gemini, to embrace, because as a Gemini, like, you're able to gather information rather quickly, make connections, like, you know, just rapidly. Like, you go from A to D without even having to really process B and C, because you get it, okay? And with that, you know, your dreams and your ideas can be so far-fetched, and you need to bring them back down to reality in order to make them tangible in this 3D world, okay? So your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus is interesting because we have the next new moon is going to be in Taurus. So that's great energy for you to try to set some intentions on how to make your ideas and the way that you go about processing information in some type of practical way, where you can implement it in a very practical way, okay? Under the deck, we have a fiery climax approaches. So I feel you're on the brink of something, okay? But you need a plan when it comes to something practical in order to implement this plan. All right, so let's get into it. First week, we have the 8 of Swords. All up in your head, trapped, overthinking, creating a prison for yourself. That's that Gemini energy. You know, it's like having, it's funny because I have I feel like I can't even count. It's about 10 tabs open on my browser right now. I'm a Gemini ascendant, Venus, and Lilith, okay? So I get Gemini energy, all right? I'm very much, and Jupiter as well, which sits right on my ascendant. I always say I'm a Gemini on steroids. So I get it, like, all of those thoughts, all of that knowledge that you gather, all of these ideas that you have, they're just running rampant within the brain. And so you're in this energy of overthinking and causing this mental prison for yourself that first week of May. And this is that practical energy. This is that Taurus energy, that full moon in Taurus, where your dreams need a practical plan. That Queen of Pentacles showing up in the second week. This is, she's very grounded, okay? Very grounded, very practical, has a very methodical approach on how she does things. And I say she, it could be he, it doesn't matter. This is energy that we're talking about. But builds businesses, builds, successful careers, builds a stable home for herself, her children, her husband or wife. This is someone who's very grounded again. So, those first 2 weeks, you may be overthinking, but then that second week, maybe you get into that energy. Maybe by the new moon, you're approaching more of a grounded energy for yourself, okay? Then we have Justice showing up for the third week, and that's that balance, finding that balance between the logical mind, the overthinking, and being grounded in reality. Okay, finding some justice. For some of you, this may have something to do with a marriage or some type of connection, some type of court dealings or something like that. But there is harmony and balance trying to be restored within your life, within a situation, within a connection in the month of May. Definitely a marriage for some of you, because in the fourth week we have the Hierophant showing up after the Justice card. So maybe you're deciding to, you're overthinking maybe whether or not you're going to marry someone, take something to a higher level of commitment, have some type of traditional relationship with someone, or if you're leaving a connection. Because under the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. This is, this is taking your emotions and moving on from a situation. Could be, you've gained some type of new perspective with the Hangman here and decided that you're moving on or wanting to move on. It's interesting about this Eight of Cups because even though it's physically taking the emotions away, or not physically taking the emotion away, it's trying to take the emotions out of a situation. Physically, you still may be in a situation. Someone from your past, maybe a soulmate, past life connection with this Six of Cups, where there was a lot of drama, Five of Wands, fighting, arguing, challenges within the connection. And now you're really looking at your options on whether or not, you want to take a leap of faith towards something. Seven of Cups, Fool card. Whether or not you're going to take a leap of faith in some type of higher level of commitment. But again, while all of this is happening, we have the World card here. That's that end of a cycle, right? The end of a tough cycle approaches. And then we have a fiery climax approaches. Like you're culminating some type of cycle here where you've learned some hard lessons. It's been very difficult with these lessons. And that's that karma even. World card, Justice, maybe dealing with the karmic partner. Also, while this is happening, we have the Five of Pentacles. There's regret, feeling rejected, feeling like you left out in the cold, maybe some struggling with the finances. Here could be struggling, due to a divorce or separation. But why this is also happening, we have the Knight of Wands, which is, taking some type of action. Or this is, maybe someone that you were dealing with who was a playboy or a playgirl who really didn't have your best interest. We're kind of in and out of your, in and out of the connection. The challenge is the Chariot. So you're having a challenge on moving on, and that's what I say with that Eight of Cups under the deck. Like sometimes we take our emotions out of a situation, like we're in a connection or in a situation. You're very unhappy and it's time to move on. Emotionally, you've checked out, but physically, you're still dealing with whatever it is, with whoever it may be. So your challenge is having some type of willpower, some determination to move forward, okay? Could be dealing with the Cancer. You may be a Gemini Cancer cusp. Maybe you have Cancer, Mercury, or Venus or something like that. But your advice is the Two of Wands. Needing to choose a path. There's a path that needs to be chosen here. Looking at your options. Again, don't let your past hold you back. And that's where this crossroads comes. This Two of Wands, it's a crossroads. It's like, do I go back towards the path or back down the path that I just came. Saying don't let your past hold you back. So there's the challenge of moving forward, taking that path ahead of you. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's see what all of this is for you, Gemini. Let's get some clear and concise messages for clarification on Gemini's May 2021 forecast. What are the messages and the clarification for Gemini for the month of May 2021? All right, let's see. Eight of Swords. Maybe, you're kind of stuck in your head on how you're going to move forward here. Maybe you have a plan, but it's hard to implement this plan. And that's where your dreams need a practical plan. That message comes in. What else do we have for the Eight of Swords? Okay, so we have the Empress in reverse. And the Six of Swords under the deck. Needing to move on, okay? You're needing to move on, and maybe, with this Empress in reverse, maybe you don't feel like, what is it that I'm wanting to say? I can feel the energy. It's like, it's not that you don't feel worthy, but maybe you don't feel worthy, but maybe you're lacking those creative ideas, and that having that confidence in knowing that you're able to create whatever it is that you're trying to do. You're overthinking this for some reason. Yeah, you're really up in your head, Nine of Swords, and needing to balance these things out with the Temperance. Queen of Swords, I feel like you need to embrace that energy more, thinking more logically, because she's very logical, and she uses emotional intelligence, and that's what that Eight of Cups is. It's taking those emotions out, but you're still kind of hanging out with that Hangman when it comes to something. Three of Swords, yeah, Four of Pentacles. Maybe you're holding on, someone's holding on to you, but that Queen of Swords needs, she cuts things out and sets up proper boundaries. Let's see, what else do we have for Gemini? Queen of Pentacles. Again, that's that practical energy coming in, and, being really grounded, getting out of your head. What is the Queen of Pentacles? We have the Star. Yeah, the dreams need a practical plan. Don't let your past hold you back. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Continue to have faith here, all right? You're wishing for something. And you have to keep fighting for it, Nine of Wands. You got to keep having some type of wishfulness, hopefulness, and faith when it comes to how you're going to build this business. That Queen of Pentacles, again, she's a business owner, or she's someone who has established a good career or some type of career path. You're wishing on something. There's some ideas that maybe you're just not able to tap into with this Eight of Swords, Empress in reverse. Some doubt too. I'm feeling doubt, but like your dreams, whatever this is, this dream, this wish is, it needs a practical plan, and you need to keep persevering towards it. Okay, go within with this Hermit card and get those answers. Take a time out to really get those answers and introspect on what it is that you want, and don't let the past hold you back. Don't get comfortable in what comes natural to you. It's time to step outside of what's comfortable, and do things in a different way. What's this Justice card? Again, this is, some type of harmony and balance trying to be restored. For some of you, it definitely is like drama and challenges within a marriage. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. You have a path to choose here. You definitely have a path to choose here, and the Three of Wands is about forward thinking, or not thinking, but forward planning. It's expansion towards the future. It's looking towards the horizons for your ships to come in. But I feel like you're really fighting yourself when it comes to moving on from something, staying stuck in a situation, not necessarily with a person, but staying stuck in some type of situation. Okay, there's the Lovers and the Seven of Wands in the Tower. You have a choice here. You have a choice, and you need to defend your position, which may cause a tower moment for someone, or even for yourself, when you realize that, you know, there's certain beliefs that you have that is holding you back. What's this Hierophant? Maybe there's a traditional way of looking at things with the Hierophant card here. Being rigid in your thinking even. Some of you may have, and this is no shots to Taurus, I have a lot of Taurian energy, but maybe you have your Mercury. You could be a Gemini Taurus cusper. Maybe you have your Mercury in Taurus. Maybe your Venus even is in Taurus. And so this could be, and this is Taurus energy, maybe there's this stubborn, rigid way of thinking and doing things that may be holding you back. Show me the Hierophant. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like, you know, that's accepting an ending, coming out of some type of ending, or that could also be a failure to recognize that something has ended and you're being stubborn about releasing this ending with the Ten of Swords. Ace of Wands in reverse as well. There's something about your ideas. Maybe you're even giving up on your ideas, giving up on your passions. King of Pentacles. Some of you are sitting on some type of idea, some type of creative pursuit that can bring you lots of money, that can boss you up and make you, you know, legitimate, self-employed business owners. That's what I feel like, okay? Now, for others of you, this is about an ending in a marriage or some type of commitment. King of Pentacles, Justice card, okay? But for others, this is about, that's your justice. Your karma is to take these lessons, not to look at the past and allow the past to hold you back. And once you allow that to happen, and get some type of practical plan, because that King of Pentacles, he's also very practical, business owner, successful financially, has built a very, you know, fine life for himself or herself. Once you get some type of practical plan in place, that puts you in that type of position. What's this World card? Again, there's a cycle that is culminating here. Ten of Wands, yeah. There's another 10. You carrying some type of burden. Things are overwhelming, have been overwhelming for you. Lots of responsibility. Queen of Swords, something needs to be cut out. There's some logic that you need to implement within your decision making, set some boundaries, and cut something out, something that is overwhelming. And there's time to take a leap of faith towards something new, some type of new beginning. I feel like for some of you, you're afraid of the financial aspect of whatever this idea is or this business that you are interested in. We have the Five of Pentacles in your central in your read here on why this is happening, and also showing up here, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, really overthinking this. For some of you, it is a connection. Wondering if you're going to be able to, you know, come back into reunion with someone, perhaps. What's this Five of Pentacles? The Hermit, yeah. Go within, okay? Well, you will be going within to get these answers. Doing some introspecting on all of this. Seven of Swords. On how maybe you're deceiving yourself. Seven of Swords. Could be dealing with a Virgo even. Maybe ended something with the Virgo, haven't been talking to a Virgo, or doesn't matter the sign with that Death card. But putting something to end with that Death card is what I mean. But that Seven of Swords, maybe someone, you know, was deceptive to you in the past, lied and did some foul stuff, sneaky stuff, and left you feeling rejected, and you took a time out, or you will be taking a time out. But I also feel like that's more of like a deceiving energy of yourself, deceiving yourself. Okay? Show me the Knight of Wands. This is also why this is happening. That Knight of Wands, again, could have been a playboy, playgirl who, you know, was deceptive. Two of Cups. Yeah. A choice. Making a choice here about, you know, what you would consider a happily ever after. For some of you, this is a marriage, some type of family situation, someone that you have a long-term commitment with. This could be someone coming back around wanting to apologize and, you know, have this with you because you're their wish fulfillment. The Chariot, King of Cups, Eight of Cups. Maybe, you know, the past, whatever tough things that happened in the past with you and a person, maybe, you know, it's time to move forward from that. And that's the challenge with this Chariot card. Show me the Chariot. Death. Five of Swords. Yeah, that's why I said this is almost like you're not allowing something to be over. With that Ten of Swords in reverse, the challenge is the Death card. There's something that needs to be transformed here. There's a bit of sabotaging here. Could be you're thinking. The Chariot, there it is again. Your challenge is to have some type of willpower and determination to move something forward. Now, your advice is the Two of Wands. Choosing a path here. Nine of Swords in reverse. Justice. Balance. There's a balance that's needed here. You need to restore some balance, and you need to stop overthinking, stressing yourself out, causing yourself anxiety. Queen of Cups under the deck. This is using your intuition, getting emotionally stable as well, because your thinking is driving you, could be driving you to emotionally not be in a very stable place. Yeah. So find that balance, Gemini, okay? You can do it for the month of May. I do believe it is a climax that's approaching. There's an end of a tough cycle that you're approaching. Don't let the past hold you back. Whatever that is for you, you will know what that is. But whatever you're dreaming of, whatever you're hoping for, being wishful for with that Star card, put a practical plan in place to make this come into fruition. All right, that's what I have for you, my loves. I do hope it resonates. If it does, go ahead, like, subscribe, and see you next time for some more messages. Bye, Gemini.